Good evening. Welcome to Fantastic Dimensions. This is session 8 of our Rogues to Riches campaign. It's a little more than a week after the events of our last session. You guys had moved on from that farmhouse in that bizarre cursed cornfield and found an abandoned village that you were able to hole up in and recover. So it's now around the end of October, and you're carrying on, continuing kind of northwest across Europe, trying to get out of the kind of main war regions here of the 30 Years' War, working your way towards Amsterdam, actually, because from Amsterdam, you guys, as I recall from the last session, you guys all do speak Dutch. Each of you speaks Dutch, and you can get anywhere in the world from there easily. Lots of ships, bustling city. Should be a good place for you guys to kind of, once you get there, then you can, if you decide to still carry on to England, it shouldn't be too hard to do so from Amsterdam. But currently, you're still in the Holy Roman Empire, making your way. As it is on this particular night, you're on a road traveling through a really thick forest, and you see some lights up ahead. As it's getting pretty dark. It's the sun hasn't quite gone down, but you're in the forest, so it's dark enough anyway, even without the sun having gone completely down. But you can see some lights up ahead, and you can see the frame of a roadside inn. As you would approach, it's relatively quiet, although there's some light coming from inside the building. The sign outside says the Dancing Dragon.
Some rest and relaxation. An actual proper bed would be nice.
That's good. I sweat myself an accident was walking all this way.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
So, you said we're fully out of Germany?
Well, Germany doesn't exist yet. You're still in the Holy Roman Empire.
Okay. Have tales of the Swiss destruction. It was Swiss, right?
No, it was Swedish that destroyed Karlstadt and Würzburg and all that.
So I'm Swedish. So, is it obvious that I'm Swedish, or does that matter?
Only if you really make it obvious. You're not wearing a Swedish uniform, are you?
No.
The blue and gold, then not necessarily.
Good. All right. Let's go in. I'll attempt to acquire bed. How much is these services around here?
Well, you're not exactly sure. So you walking in, open the door?
No, I was asking my party, like, how much does stuff usually cost around here?
With the war on, it's probably all expensive, no matter where you go.
Okay, I'm walking in.
Okay. So when you open the door, you can see there are 4 men currently inside the bar, inside the inn, I should say. You can see there's a stairway leading up. It's a 2-story building. There's some lanterns lit around the room, kind of on posts around the room, and some candles. Actually, there's a candle on 2 of the tables. One table has a candle, and there's 2 guys sitting there, and they look to be playing kind of like 5-finger fillet, knife across the fingers on the table. And then there's another 2 guys sitting a little bit closer to the bar, but still sitting at a table there. They have a candle going as well, and they're just kind of sitting there drinking, and they look and they eye you over the brims of their tankards. And one of them slams his tankard down, and he gets up and he walks around back behind the bar.
Oh, don't you mean to disturb your drinking time, but we have a few men that would greatly enjoy some possible rest. A bed.
What language are you speaking?
Dutch.
Dutch. He looks at you and who does speak German in the group?
I do.
He says in German, "I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying." And you would notice, well, your character's English, right, Rob?
Yes.
He speaks German. Okay, give me a D6 roll. Does anybody else in the group speak German, by the way?
No.
I rolled a 6.
6. Okay, yeah. He's speaking German. He says, "No, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying, friend." You can all give me a wisdom roll. Just roll a d20, compare it to your wisdom. If you roll equal to or under your wisdom, then it's a success.
That is a
I
big fail.
failed.
I failed as well.
So you failed, Ignacio?
Yes, indeed. 15 over 11.
Yes, did I?
Okay, cool. Excellent. So, do any of you speak German? He says. No?
What's that you say?
Or did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, speaking of Deutsch, yeah.
Ah, good. What is your friend saying?
What was it you said? I'm sorry, I was concentrating on my stats at the point. What was it you asked? Philip?
I said we have some men in need of. Sorry to disturb your drinking, but I said it nicely. Sorry to disturb you while you're drinking. I'm trying to remember, but we have some men that would enjoy a room.
I'll translate that as well as I can in my German to him from what my friend said, quoting my friend.
Ah, rooms. Yes, we have some rooms. How many rooms?
So I'll translate back to the party that's around here, whoever's in here with us, and tell him what he said, and then ask him what he does want to do.
Whatever you think is best. You're the one that knows the culture.
And let me find out how many beds are in a room, and then we can go from there. How's that sound? Or do you want private beds, private rooms?
I don't mind sharing. 2 room. That's good for me.
I'm fine with that also.
So I'll tell him, do you have any rooms, like 2 beds per room, something along those lines?
Well, let's go take a look. He grabs a ring of keys out from under the bar and says, "Come with me."
Go take a look.
Hey, Esteban, you watch the bar while I'm gone.
What kind of innkeeper doesn't know how many beds are in his rooms?
I'm going to tell him in German, and I'll translate to the party. I'm going to tell him, we're weary from traveling. We'll trust you on the quality of your rooms.
Yes, but let's go see which ones you want. Come.
Oh, you're a much better judge of what would be the best for us than us. We're used to sleeping on straw, so pick what you may.
And he says, "Puta madre de Dios, me cago en Dios." Do any of you speak Spanish?
I don't know.
I do. I know
Well,
what he said.
let's find out.
Yeah, let's find out if I speak Spanish.
I don't speak Spanish. I might, however, know that it is Spanish, even if I don't know what it is.
I do speak Spanish.
He's cursing in Spanish.
I won't reveal that I can speak Spanish, though. I'll just turn to...
Do I recognize that it's Spanish?
Do you speak any other languages similar to Spanish?
No.
No. Then no.
My city was ransacked by the Spaniards.
Oh, well, maybe then. Yeah, maybe.
So I have no idea what he said, but as soon as he said it, my face looks like I just bit on a lemon, and I automatically assume that he's insulting me. And yeah, I will regard him. I'll go along, but I'll be looking at him very. I'll be looking at the back of his neck the whole time.
He goes over to the table that he was sitting at earlier. He says, Esteban. He hands him the keys and he starts spitting something out at him in Spanish. And then the guy takes the keys and walks upstairs.
I do speak Spanish, by the way.
And the gentleman walks back behind the bar and says, My friend is going to prepare your rooms for you. Would you like something to drink in the meantime?
Wine or ale is fine. I'll say to Cole.
Yeah, it's fine by me too.
I would love, some wine. Or mead.
Is that it?
Bread, cheese, meats.
Wine, 2 ales. Nothing for you, he says, and he gestures towards Jan.
And I look at him and I say, through a throat that is clearly dry, I say, beer.
Fine. 3 beers and a wine.
And then I go, you said there's a bar, right?
Yeah, this is a bar. He's behind the bar.
And like, how tall is the bar?
Say about 4 feet.
Quick question. Were we able to reacquire a new donkey, or have we been carrying this cart ourselves?
Oh, that's a good question. Roll a d20 for me, Philip.
4?
Yes, you were able to find a donkey. It was like, a week wasted away practically, a little donkey, but you were able to kind of nurse it back to health as you guys were recovering, and you're able to use it to pull your cart.
Good.
So he sets up 3 beers and a glass. And he pours some wine into it, and he says, "What? Go ahead."
If I walk up to the bar before he starts preparing it, can I see him pour the stuff myself?
Yeah.
Okay, so now that I've actually seen him pour the liquid, I will actually drink it.
This is 3 beers and a wine. He looks in his head. He says, it's going to be 1 silver piece.
I look to my companions.
Does that seem high to us? I would think.
No, it's actually pretty low given the war.
Oh, is it? Okay, cool. Okay, then I will pull out the equivalent in bronze to silver.
Copper, 10 copper pieces.
Copper. Okay, copper then. Yeah, I'll really know. And after I get the drink, I want to tell him or let him know I'm just going to walk outside and I'll bring the cup back when I get through drinking. I got to check on our donkey.
Okay. He starts, wiping the bar a little bit and polishing some glasses. The three of you who are still there, Ignacio, sorry, I should say Jan, Antonio, and Calder, go ahead and give me another wisdom roll.
Success this time.
Let's see. Oh yeah, that's a success.
You'd notice that the cloth that he's using to wipe the mug with at the moment has some kind of looks like a blood stain on it.
Typical hygiene.
You go back outside, check on the donkey. The donkey's fine.
I'm trying to hang in out there because I got a lot of goods inside that the cart, and I don't want anybody just to come take it away. So
Right.
I'm a little worried about that until we get a room and maybe put it up in the room without them
Okay.
seeing.
So as you guys are having your drinks inside, and he's outside with the donkey, eventually the Esteban comes down and walks over to the bar, and he puts 4 keys down on the bar and hands the ring back to the man behind the bar. And he says, there we go. Those 4 keys are for your rooms. 4 rooms just for one night.
And our only is he speaking in German?
Yes.
Oh, okay, our only translator is now outside.
Do any of you speak German?
Eh?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, geen dates.
Espanol?
When he says that, I just frown.
I'll say English.
English. Pfft, he spits.
Oh, español sí.
Finally a man who speaks a civilized tongue.
Indeed. So
Just one night for the rooms, yes? These are your 4 keys.
yes, that'll be fine.
Very good. That will be 8 silver pieces, please.
8 silver.
2 silvers per night per room.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, I got that. I'll give him the silver.
I look over to Antonio like he had just told me that he murders Strickler in his spare time.
So, what brings you through these parts? Running away from the war?
Isn't that what most are doing? I have no desire to get caught up in someone else's crusade.
No. Well, don't worry. You're amongst friends here. And he nods to Esteban, who sat back down and finishes his drink, and then Esteban gets up and walks out.
Cheers. And I raise my glass to him.
Yep. And then he walks out, leaves, goes out, sees you out by the pony cart, comes up to you, Rob, and looks at you, says something to you in Spanish. I don't think you speak Spanish, though, Cole, right?
No.
Right. No? Then he just grunts and he walks off into the woods. Away from the road. Back inside.
Esteban who left?
Yeah. Exactly. Yep. The other 2 guys are still there, just drinking their drinks. They kind of raise their mugs, and the barman nods and pours 2 more and sets them up on the bar. And then one guy walks over and picks them up and takes them back, leaves the dirty ones there on the bar.
Does Calder speak Swedish?
Yes, I am a deserter of the army.
Does Antonio speak Swedish?
No, I do not.
So I look over to Calder and I say in Swedish, the barman's rag is bloody. And Did you know the Italian spoke Spanish? Suddenly I don't feel very comfortable here.
Well, it doesn't surprise me that the Italian speaks Spanish. He's very well learned. Very sharp guy.
I'd rather have heard he did devil magic. Still,
I'm
This,
pretty sure we
Spaniard
watched
behind the
him
bar.
use devil's magic.
the Spaniard behind the bar. That rag looks very bloody. It doesn't look like a small cut. I don't know about going to sleep in this inn
You want
unless
us
the door
to,
locks from the inside.
you want us to take over the inn? Heh, it'd be a lot cheaper to stay then.
The barman
That's
walks
true.
over to you, Antonio. Says, your friends, they're speaking the language that's not German. Were you fighting for the Swedish?
Oh, I can assure you not.
I heard what they did at Würzburg. They say they murdered everyone.
Was that where... Do I know that? About that? Well, I probably don't know much about that place. No, I don't know much about that place. It's just the whole region is overrun by those northern bastards.
Mm.
You've been
What
in the
does
inn
he
long.
say?
You've been here long.
What does he say, smart man?
You guys have your private conversation. I'm having my private conversation.
Oh, was it private?
We're talking. I don't know. You guys started talking off in some weird shibbity hurdy birdy gurdy. So I am now speaking. I'm now speaking Spanish. So suck it. I'll let you know later. So how long have you had this in?
Oh, not long.
Seems a fairly good location.
It's dead as a doornail.
Well, I'm sure you'll get more refugees coming through here sooner than later.
Yeah, perhaps.
Heck, with these prices, I'm surprised you don't have more business.
Well, the war tends to drive people away.
That's true. That is true.
That said, though, well, if you or any of your friends are looking for a good time, I know a place near here.
Oh. It's got the ladies there.
You could say that, yes.
I'll be sure to pass that along.
Another drink?
Please.
I think we want some food. Antonio, can you acquire some food?
Is there any food available?
There might be some bread or cheese left in the stores. They're not very fresh, though.
No, maybe some cheese.
I'll see what I can ruffle up.
Thank you very much.
He sets his cloth down and he goes and walks through the door at the back of the bar.
I go over to our two guys. I very much doubt that this is the innkeeper's innkeeper. But he did mention that there is some place of entertainment nearby. I asked if it meant that there was women there, and was a little evasive. Something like that, he said. So yeah, if we're going to sleep here tonight, I suggest you sleep with your hand on your daggers.
I always
I'm
sleep with my
reliably
hand on my
informed.
dagger. I can't get to sleep any other way. Ever since I was a little boy.
Where is Cole? I'll grab a couple keys and go out to go find him.
Okay. Yeah, Cole, are you still outside with the donkey?
Yeah, making sure he's got water and basically watching the wagon. 'Cause that's my life. inheritance.
The cart, yeah.
The cart, yes, the cart.
No problem. So Antonio will come out to you.
Cole, we have keys.
Something weird about this place.
Oh yeah, it's very clear that they are murderers and they have killed everybody who owned this place and are now pretending to be innkeepers. But we have the rooms.
I think we ought to just team up in one room and let them think that we're in the other rooms and go from there.
Not a bad idea. Do you want some help carrying the stuff in?
Yeah, I want to kind of camouflage, put some cloaks or something over some of the boxes that I got here. I mean, because you and our compatriot, you guys saved my life, and so what I have is yours too. So,
Oh, okay. I kill him and I take all his stuff. I'm kidding.
I'm very grateful for my life.
Real quick.
Now that scallywag cow horse fucker guy, Dutchman, I don't know about him. He's a little off. I mean, he seems okay, but I don't know. He's kind of a firecracker. You don't know where it's gonna land. Yeah. So, I mean, he's okay. I mean, I gave him that sword. He's got the sword, so that's what he gets for riding the donkey.
Let's get this stuff in and then see about protecting ourselves from the murderers who are running this place.
Yeah, and that way I can come back out and put the donkey in the stall if they got a stall and park the wagon. Okay. Or the cart. Will do.
Quick question: Did you let me keep that long sword, or did I give it back to you? It's up to you.
I gave it to you for helping.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds
Well,
good.
a little help you did for me, but not.
Okay, so you guys carry in the chest covered in cloaks and stuff, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And those other two guys are sitting there drinking, they stare at you the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Watch you all the way up the stairs.
Of course they do.
So what is the plan? We gonna buy a boat or?
Bartender comes back out and puts
I'm not
some stale bread and some moldy cheese on the table. And a few knives. There you go, that's all I could rustle up.
Oh, thank you.
More drinks?
Please. I haven't finished my last one yet. When I went to go walk out to help Cole, I poured it off into
He'll pour fresh drinks. Put them up there.
All right.
Puts up a whole new round. 3 more beers and a glass of wine.
I'm again pretend to drink this one.
I'm only drinking the one. Thank you.
He doesn't know what you're saying, so.
I'll return the tankard that I took outside that I took the beer out of.
So where's this entertainment at? Draw me a map.
You want to know where the entertainment is? Yeah. Where is this entertainment at? I ask him.
He says, "Oh, there's a temple
Oh,
in the woods."
a temple.
Mm.
They're not usually known for being entertaining.
This is a temple of pleasure.
Oh. Interesting. All right. And how do we get to this temple of pleasure?
Oh, there's a path through the woods. You can follow it back. It's about a mile from here.
Fantastic. Be sure to let my friends know. We might just have a pop over and take a look.
Indeed.
Take his crude map back to the guys. Apparently it's a temple.
Where's the closest place to buy a boat?
What do you want a boat for?
Go to England. I thought that was our plan.
You guys are walking to Amsterdam, I think, to get a boat. Do you have enough money to buy a boat?
We're outside of Amsterdam.
No, you're not that close to Amsterdam.
We've got a sword worth 50,000
No,
So
it's
we have
not.
stuff worth 50,000, right? This book and sword.
You touched my book.
Why is it all of a sudden your book?
Because
We all
does
found it.
nothing. It does nothing for you.
It's worth 50,000 silver pieces.
Not worth that much, believe me.
Well, that's how much he paid for it.
Mm.
We had the receipt. He told us himself.
Do you still have the receipt?
I don't see why we wouldn't.
Where would that be? Because I don't know if anybody ever actually read the receipt.
I read the receipt.
I don't.
And I asked him about it. I was the one that found it. Yeah, it's in a scroll case, and then I said I was going to put a scroll case within a scroll case, like nested Russian dials.
Okay, so you did read the receipt. I told you what it said. Okay, cool. All right. Oh yeah, it just said sword, 2 books, 50,000 silver pieces.
No, I mean I didn't know what it said because I didn't read the language. I just asked the guy what it said
Okay.
because I saw the numbers.
Okay.
So, if you plan to keep that book, better make it worth it.
Well, I can let you have it if you really want it. Show it to the first priest you see. See how quickly they execute you. Or I can keep it.
And I should show it to the first priest I see?
Yes, and see how quickly they execute you for even looking at it.
Oh, my friends, my true saviors. Don't argue. What? Think about it this way, my friend. If he has that book, he's with us. He's our friend. That means that we saw some of the things that that book could do. And with him being able to do that, that's an asset for us. It'll help us get where we need to go, survive what we need to survive. I mean, we've went through this much trouble together out there on that stupid cornfield. You risked your lives to save me. It's a book. It's just money. We'll find money. We got more money. We'll get more money. But I think that book is like an asset for us. I mean, he can do wonderful things with it. And as far as he's shown us, he risked his life to come out and save somebody he only knew for a few weeks, as it did you.
Ah, you're right. You're right. Give Antonio a big hug.
No, he does not. You come in to hug me and I'll step away. I'm not one for hugging.
No, that's fine. I kind of knew that anyway, so I was just kind of playing at that anyway.
What's your character's name in this show?
Jan.
Okay. Is Jan at the bar or is he over here with us?
So did everybody step outside?
I think you were just kind of stepped away from the bar from what I thought myself.
I would have, I would have taken after a few moments. I would take my beer and another beer in my hands and take them with me and get close to you guys and listen in. So I'd be there, you know.
Cool.
Do you not agree, John, with what we're talking?
Well, I don't know about selling the sword. I mean, it's. I mean, just look at it. What nice. It hurts my heart to think of parting with it.
All I'm saying is if they're worth that much, they should be able to make that much more.
This book is worth far more in my hands than it will ever be selling it for gold.
So what's the plan? What's your plan, Antonio?
My plan is to survive our adventure into the Murder Inn.
What?
What if? Did any of you go upstairs and see what the layout is
I'm
like?
still oblivious of the possibility that this is.
Oh, right, because you didn't make any of your wisdom checks.
No, so I'm like, what? What are you saying?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have a little bit of a look around. And I'll set my beers down. Make a mental note not to drink them again because they've now left my sight in this inn ran by Spaniards. And I wanna walk around the building, see if there's any other entrance, and I wanna be surreptitious about it. Try to
You
not
go
be seen.
outside and walk around.
Yep. Try to
Sure.
be quiet about it.
All right, give me a stealth roll.
Okay. Yep, I make it.
Did you roll a 1? Or you're a specialist, aren't you? Yeah, you're a specialist. Never mind.
Yeah, I got a 3 in stealth. I rolled a 2.
Nice. Yep. Okay, so you're out there kind of sneaking around the building, looking around, and give me a search roll. You find there is a back door. Obviously, must lead right into the kitchens area.
Yep, I passed my search as well. I got a 3 in that as well. I rolled a 2.
And nearby, like you hear the buzzing of flies. I'm thinking fucking insects again. And you kind of go over and you find a good-sized pile of relatively loose earth with flies buzzing all over it, and it stinks. Smells of decay, rot.
I quietly and slowly disturb the pile slightly with my foot.
Okay. Keep going.
Yeah, I want to see what's under that pile of leaves you said?
It's earth. It's earth.
Earth.
Yeah.
But it comes off, right? When I move it, it's like a little mound.
Yep. As you're digging your way down, eventually you thump against something. Something kind of soft and squishy, and the smell's getting worse.
Okay, so I'm going to use...
And you also hear a sound.
Mm-hmm.
Some voices speaking in Spanish. They're walking, sounds like through the woods, kind of up and to your left a little bit. Sounds like they're kind of walking in the direction of the inn.
So is it possible that they might see me if they keep...
Not if you're careful.
Okay, so yeah, I kind of tuck myself away and wait
They're
for them.
not like walking directly towards you or anything.
Yeah. So I put my, I
you'll
step
see
behind
them
a tree and I wait for them.
Walking down, they're walking down like a little bit of a path, it looks like, and they're making their way back over to coming up around the back the inn. They walk around the inn, then going around towards the front. And you realize one of them was Esteban.
Okay, so as soon as they're out of sight and out of earshot, I'm going to dig into my pack. I'm going to take out my crowbar, and I'm going to see if I can pull that thing that's down there.
Okay, you pull up the rather ripe body of a dead girl. She looks like she was maybe 12, 13 years old. But she's pretty rancid. She's been dead for a few days.
How does it look like she died?
One side of her skull is caved in.
Yeah, and looking at this body, I kind of fight back the puke. I've seen a few dead bodies, but children are still shocking to me.
And
even after all this time,
there's plenty of room for more bodies in there too.
So this is like a grave that's like been pre-dug, and there's plenty of room in it.
You want to keep digging through? See?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, if you keep digging through, you'll find 2 more bodies. There's a man and a woman.
Okay, and same thing, hit in the head? No,
the man has multiple stab wounds. And the woman is like, well, it'd be pretty hard to figure out. I think if you light a torch or get some kind of light or something, or You don't find any
Yeah,
wounds
yeah.
on her, but if you light something up and
I'll
look,
light a torch.
you'll see she's got heavy bruising around her neck, and her neck is really limp, like I think she was strangled. Hold on a second. Got to mute Philip. There we go. Jesus Christ.
Okay, and it looks they look to be about a couple of weeks old. All these corpses.
A few days. Few days.
Few days. Okay.
Mhm. That's why they're still really, really bright.
Anything that I can make from the clothing? Like, do they look like the peasants that we see on the way in our journey?
Well, yeah, actually, the man and woman are both wearing aprons. They're filthy now, of course, but in fact, his is covered in blood as well.
Do they look like they're related to each other? Like, does the child look like their child?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so Jan is kind of putting two and two together, and he's shaking his head like side to side for the past few minutes as he's looking at these corpses, and he says, "That is indeed not for the pussy." And he's going to push with his leg, like he's going to push the corpses back into the hole and cover it very. He's not making a good job of it. He's just covering it lightly, like just so it can't be noticed from a few feet away. And then he's going to turn right back and go right back to the entrance because he saw those three men going back to the inn.
Yeah. All right. We'll come back to you in a few minutes. So back inside the inn, Cole, Calder, and Antonio. You guys are sitting there. Jan got up and left to go walk around. And after he's gone for maybe 5-10 minutes, then the door opens and the man called Esteban walks back in with 3 other men. They all go up to the bar and order drinks, and the barman pours them drinks. And then they all go and sit down at a table and start drinking and talking and laughing.
And nobody ever pays, right? Except for us.
Good point. No, you haven't seen anybody else pay.
What language are they speaking?
Spanish.
Listen in as well I can without trying to look like I'm listening again.
Yeah, let's see what you can gather from what they're talking. Yeah, they're talking about the what they call the pleasure temple, and they're talking about their sexual exploits or something. But they're not being specific. They're just basically talking about, yeah, I did better than he did, and yeah, you did better. Well, Esteban, of course, looks a little bit kind of annoyed at the conversation. Like, oh, don't worry, Esteban. Not everybody can be a winner in the sack, eh? You and Miguel, well, you've got the bar to take care of.
Okay. A little tension in the ranks. Excellent.
And then Esteban says, shh. And you might just hear him say something like, one of them speaks Spanish.
So, should we check out these rooms?
Absolutely.
Yeah, go upstairs, check the rooms.
Mm-hmm.
You got 4 single rooms, single beds, small rooms, single beds, like a little locker at the end of each bed, you know what I mean, to put some personal effects in, and maybe like a little small kind of dresser table type thing. Add a little shuttered window as well that leads outside. Rooms are probably 10 foot by 10 foot, small.
Are these rooms side by side?
Roll D20 for me, Rob. What'd you roll?
3.
Huh?
3.
A 3?
Yes.
Well, then, yes, they are. They're all 4 on one side, right next to each other.
I'm gonna kick off my boots and lay in a bed. I mean, I've been walking for a while and all this
Mm-hmm.
stuff. It's, get some relaxation and see how this feels.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a bed. It's a lot more comfortable than sleeping on the road.
Good. I'm gonna basically catch some winks.
Okay.
How heavy are the beds? I mean, are they bulky?
No,
Movable?
not very bulky. They're movable.
I'll bring my weapons into my room, but
Okay, so what do you guys want to do? You want to?
Well, Calder's snoring.
Okay. And the other one's outside, right? Or no, he came back in, right? Yeah.
Jan has not come back in yet. No, it's just you and
Okay.
Antonio there at the moment.
Antonio. So Antonio, what do you suggest to do here? Are we going to team up and sleep 2 by 2 or 4s? What?
well, I had locked my door.
Oh, you locked him out?
Yeah, we got each
Okay.
our own room,
Cool.
right?
Yeah. So he's locked. He's behind a locked door now, apparently. Calder is.
I was talking to Antonio.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Antonio, you there? Did you step AFK?
So it helps to unmute myself when I'm
It
talking.
does. Yes, it does.
So well, he's already locked himself in, so that puts a kibosh on that.
The rooms are pretty small too. I mean,
Yeah. So going to a room,
you better be very close.
right?
I mean, technically, one person could sit in the chair at the dresser, and one person can lay in the bed. If there was 2 people in the bed, you're going to be pretty much on top of each other. So,
Right.
How's the floor? Just hardwood?
yeah, hardwood.
Is there mattresses on these beds?
There's like straw mattresses,
Could they be carried into another room and dropped on the floor?
Possibly. Yeah.
Okay.
You need to move the chair out of the room then.
If only you guys failed your wisdom checks.
It wouldn't be very comfortable there with the dresser and the chair and all that in the room and the locker, but maybe if you move all the furniture around, you could.
Carl's very suspicious on everything because he grew up with murder and killing all the time. So trust anybody.
So while they're discussing this upstairs, Jan, you walk back into the bar. So now you can see there's 2 men sitting at one table. There's 4 men sitting at another table, the 4 men that you just saw coming down the path. And the barman behind the bar smiles and waves a flagon at you as you walk in. Points at it and smiles. Eh?
And I just shake my head no, and I just say it to him in Dutch. He probably doesn't understand. I just say, tired, very tired, and I just head straight for the stairs and start going up.
So you go upstairs. You will see Antonio and Cole standing in the hallway discussing. And you'll hear the sound of Calder snoring behind one of the doors.
Now, listen to me. I found something near this, near the woods. And it is indeed not for the pussy. I found 2 bodies, a man and a woman, wearing aprons, and their daughter, all dead. Now, I think those are the original innkeepers here. These are bandits for sure. Bandits, at least bandits. I think it's worse than bandits. They're probably murderers and rapists.
I wonder what it all has to do with this temple they keep talking about.
I think they're going to wait until they think we're asleep, and they're going to try to abduct us or kill us. Now I say we pretend to be asleep, and then when they come in, we just kill them instead. Then we go look at this temple after, if we like. But first we kill these here.
Agreed.
At this temple they might have more of them. More despicable Spaniards like them.
It's an excellent idea.
So each to his own room and fight on our own, or together in a room and stand together.
I'm not much for fighting. In a
You
face-to-face
hear
combat.
footsteps on the stairs.
So you said the rooms were all next to each other?
Yep.
Okay, so I point at the door of the room. Okay, so Calder's room, is it the farthest from the stairs or the closest?
Neither. It's in the middle.
Okay, so I point to the door directly after Calder's door, and then I walk in there and expecting the others to follow me, and I just hug the wall. And I'm gonna pull my sword out, the nice looking rapier.
Okay. Do you guys go right in, right behind him, or you look to see who's coming up the stairs?
Oh, hey, John, I forgot to tell you something about the donkey. And I walk in there to talk to him.
What about you, Antonio?
I still don't have any real combat magic, which is no bueno. Are there even any? Hold on a second
You
here.
can see the top of a man's head coming up over the stairs.
I'll follow up.
Hey, amigo, wait! My
Hey,
friend!
see.
Did you want to go to the temple tonight? I can take you, if you wish.
Oh, I'd have to ask my friends first.
Yes.
But I think
If
maybe
any of them want to
might,
go, they can go as well.
Yeah, I think they might be interested.
The lady of the temple can only manage 2 at a time, if you know what I mean, eh?
Big wink. Oh, sounds exciting.
But there's plenty of room there for if anyone wants to wait.
I'm surprised though. If she was really skilled, you figure she can get at least 3 to 5 at a time, right? Huh?
She's very demanding herself, this lady.
Oh, I see. I'll have to convince them. I'm sure I can.
It's her temple, eh?
Yeah, I bet you I can convince them.
I hope you find the rooms to your comfort, yes?
Oh yeah, they're very comfortable. Very comfortable. You run a excellent inn.
Oh, well, thank you. You're too kind. I'm relatively new at all this, but I do my best. Well, if you want to go to the temple, I'll be downstairs. You know where to find me, yes?
I sure do.
We'll be open for a couple more hours before I lock up for the night.
All right. Well, I'll definitely let you know what's going on.
All right.
Go into the room with the guys.
He goes back down the stairs.
Mm-hmm. So that was... Did we get the innkeeper's name? We didn't. So
No.
that was the innkeeper. That was the innkeeper. He wants to know if we want to go to the temple. He says he's going to keep open for a couple more hours before he locks up for the night.
I'm not doing
That's
it.
the egg of Columbus. It is not to do.
No. If people are killing a man, a woman, an innocent child, and desecrating their bodies and then taking over their property, and they go to this temple, I don't want anything to do with that temple. Except destroy it if possible.
Wow,
Now
who
what I think
invited
we should
lawful
do-
good shoes?
Now, what I think we should do is wait for some of them to leave to this temple. Some of them will stay behind, I imagine. And we wait for a moment where they are very focused on their fuck, and then we sneak up on them and kill them.
So, John, where did the people, well, I know that they were decaying, but were they Spaniards also? Spanish family?
No, it looked like the people who live around here.
Uh, I don't condone just murdering people unless they're trying to murder me first. I don't feel comfortable just going out randomly murdering them.
This inn is a death trap, my friend.
I believe you're right. But they try to do anything with three of us. You're a good swordsman. I mean, I've seen that. And I've got 3 friends that I carry under my jacket that can help me in a situation.
In any case, we should not let ourselves be caught by surprise, or worse yet, we should not find ourselves in a fair fight.
True. Friend Antonio, haven't witnessed your skills at fighting, but I've witnessed your skills at bravery and courage. Do you also fight? Have a weapon of choice?
I prefer to fight with my mind. I'm not very good with much else. If a need be, I can always swing a sword.
You have a weapon yourself now?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He carries he has a short bow and a sword.
Oh, okay.
The bodies were fresh. The bodies were fresh, and they're the only ones I've found. I imagine that we're the first to wander into this little death trap.
Well, other than the poor family that was here to begin with.
Right. It was their death that created the trap.
And the people downstairs that were there when we entered, did they leave before we went upstairs, or were they still down there? The original guys that were playing the game with the knife.
I remember seeing 7 people when I walked back in just a minute ago.
7.
That's correct. Yes, there's 6 men and the barkeep.
The originals that were there.
The originals that were there, those 3 are there, plus 4 more. Wait, plus 3 more.
We didn't see.
Right, 4 and 3. Yeah.
Those 3 came in while we were still down there.
Okay. Yeah, they did. I explained that because
Okay, yeah.
Antonio was listening in on their conversation a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going to need our friend next door, the guy that makes all the snoring noises, if we're going to fight these people.
There's a back door to the building as well. Just to bring more clearing in the matter.
Where's that located at?
Well, you can go out the front door and head left, but I imagine if you head right, you still get to it. And just to explain precise what I mean, there are 7 of them now, but maybe later more will come from that temple that they talk about.
It's true.
This is not an exhausted number of perverted murders.
Okay, so what do we want to do here then?
Let's start with the fundamentals. Did you already pay them for these rooms?
Yes, they have been paid for. So I imagine we can get our investment back.
Correct, and they probably are still holding what they took from that poor family outside. I say it would be only just and right They say, those Spaniards, they have a saying, and far be it from me to celebrate their barbarous language, but this saying I like. It says, "He who steals from a thief gets 100-year pardon."
And I would like to, I would like to get my deposit back.
Have you checked the other rooms? Are there people in them? I don't want to have the wrong count of allies of these bandits downstairs.
We should go check.
Right. So I will try to be quiet and see if I can look through the other peepholes there. I don't know how many rooms there are up here.
There are no peepholes.
Okay. How many rooms are there besides the 4 rooms we have?
1 second. I'm going to say there are 6. Total of 10. 5 rooms on each side, plus there's 1 big room at the end that you assume probably belongs to the innkeeper.
Okay. So I'm going to start with the 2 on our side. And what do the doors look like? Do they have like handles, knobs, or something like that?
Yep, they'd have doorknobs and keyholes.
Okay. And the doors are currently
doors.
closed all the way?
They're all closed, yep.
So I just want to very quietly see if those doors are locked or not.
They are all locked.
Okay. Then I'll check the other side, and finally I'll do the room in the back.
Yep, locked.
Okay. So then I'm going to try to pick the lock in the back.
The big room?
Yep.
Okay. Give me a tinkering roll, please.
Okay. So the specialist tools are just required to do this, right?
Correct.
It's not like they give you a plus. It's if I don't have them,
If
I
you don't
can't
have them,
do
you
it.
can't do it.
Okay, so I have it. So let's see if I get my 3 and 6. Yep, I rolled a 2.
Okay. Yep, you picked the lock. Give me a stealth roll, please.
Okay. Up. That's a 5, so I fail that.
You do, but you make a lot of noise in the process.
Okay. So, I'm gonna open that door and peek inside.
Yeah, it's a big, like a master bedroom, if you will. There's a big double bed there, like a 4-poster, real nice one. There's a nice dresser, wardrobe. There's like a rug laid out on the floor. There's a fireplace. You can see a big chest kind of at the foot of the bed as well.
Okay, I closed the door behind me.
Oil lanterns around, and yeah. You'd also, well, if you continue to look, you'll also see in one side of the room, you can see there's some armor and some weapons piled up. You see a crossbow, a couple of swords, and looks like leather armor.
There's a crossbow loaded.
You want to go in there and take a look?
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna go in, close the door behind me, and the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if that crossbow is loaded.
It is. Yep. It's a light crossbow. It is loaded.
Okay, so I'm gonna take it in my hand. Just have it ready on my right hand, and then I'm gonna go look at that chest.
Okay. Yeah, in the chest you'll see like there's some like dirty clothes that are blood stained. There's some boots in there, also blood stained. And what else would be in there? That's about it. It's clothes and boots.
I'm gonna check under the bed and under the mattress, see if I find anything there.
Nope.
So that's pretty much all. That's all the furniture in the room, right? There's just that chest
There's
and
a
that
wardrobe,
bed.
and there's a wardrobe and a dresser and stuff.
Yeah, I'll search
the
those.
wardrobe.
I'll give those a cursory search.
Interestingly enough, the wardrobe has men and women's clothing in it. And the dresser has it also includes some ladies like perfume and basic makeup and jewelry and stuff like that.
I'm gonna pocket the perfume and jewelry.
Okay.
And after that, I'm gonna go back to the door and put my ear against it, see if I hear anybody coming down see if I hear any noise coming from the hallway.
You do not.
In that case, I open the door, close it behind me, and go rejoin my companions.
Okay.
Oh, and actually, you said there were a bunch of weapons in the room, right?
No,
How
I
many
said there was
weapons were
there
there?
was a couple of swords and a crossbow.
Okay, in that case, I'm taking the crossbow and both the swords with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So basically,
go and put them.
it's a regular sword and a short sword.
Yeah, so I take those two swords and the crossbow, and I quickly go back to the room that we were in, and I'm gonna stash them there under the bed.
Okay.
And then I'll say, I went into the big room, made a little bit of noise opening the door. I'm afraid I can't lock it again from the outside. Now that I've picked the lock.
He
If
smells
they
like
come-
a fucking French whore too.
Oh yeah, because I've been handling that perfume.
You got the perfume in your pocket, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Found some clothes, bloodstained clothes, probably belonged to I think that used to be the master bedroom. Not much else of value. Couple trinkets, and the weapons that I put here, should they rush up and try to get at them, to come at us. At least it'll confuse them for a bit. There was a crossbow.
Oh, excellent.
So, should we try to wait them out? Maybe wait for some of them to leave?
He said something about they will be closing up shop in like an hour.
A couple hours, yeah.
Okay. I want to do something. I want to... no, before I do that, I'll consult the others. Should we just wait and hang back? Wait for them to do that? You see, I'm afraid of being locked into this room from the outside. Perhaps I should tamper with the lock. If you know what I mean.
Have at it, my friend.
Okay, I would like to basically make it so it's not obvious from the outside, but the lock doesn't actually work.
You gonna disable the lock on this room?
Yep, I want to disable the lock.
Okay, give me a tinkering roll.
Okay, let's see. Oh, I roll a 5, unfortunately.
Nope, yeah. It's a good lock.
It is not to do. I do not see even a small light point in this. It's a sturdy lock.
Is there a window in this room?
Yeah. Yep, there's a shuttered window.
Okay. I'm going to go grab whatever kind of blanket they have in the other two rooms and bring them into here and start tying the blankets together to make a rope. Well, do we have a rope with us, don't we?
We do.
Probably. Are any of you...
I got 50 feet of rope.
Oh, actually, I don't have any rope on me.
Are any of you large men? Healthy men? Do you have a Constitution modifier +1 or higher?
No.
I do.
Okay. Jan won't fit through the window.
I'm afraid the window is too big for me.
Too small for you. But yeah, okay.
I will not be doing easy trying to get out of it. Let me try the lock on the next room. So I go to the next room. So this one, so we were on the one, so there's four of them, right?
Well, yeah.
So How many are there between the stairs and us? Is it 2 or just 1?
2, one of which has Calder in it.
Okay, so I'm going to go to the next one not towards the stairs, but towards the back room, and I'm going to try to disable that lock.
Okay. Roll it.
And this time I'm able to do it.
Okay, yep, you can do that one.
Then I come back and say, I suggest we move to that room. I've made the lock unusable.
Okay.
Do you think we may have an advantage by being the first room closest to the stairs? Because not many of them can come up at one time if we walk off the stairs.
Do you mean to say that if they come to kill Calder in their sleep, we might be able to open that door and get them from behind?
That's not what I'm thinking, but I don't want them killing Calder. But I'm saying I don't know how wide the stairs are. If they could fit 2 at a time coming up at widthwise. But if they're behind, at least we got one guy to kill at one time instead of maybe many if they get into the hallway.
So that's a good question. How wide are the stairs?
Not wide enough for 2 men to walk side by side, one at a time.
What way do the doors open? Do they open like left to right or right to left?
Left to right or right to left?
I mean from the outside of the room.
They open into the room.
Into the room, okay.
Doorknob's on the right.
Okay, so they open into the room, so they can't be made to open out into the hallway.
No.
Okay. Well, we can't use the door of the room to help our position. I think the best thing to do is wait to see what they do. If they come up and try to get us, we can get them, and it'll be cramped, like you said. We might be able to take them by surprise. But if they don't do anything, some of them might leave, and then we'll have a small group against us.
I
would also transfer the weapons onto this new room that I've tampered the lock.
So, can I get what's the layout of the second floor here? There's how many rooms? 6 rooms? And then so there's 3 rooms per side?
5 rooms on each side. 5 rooms on each
5
side.
on each side, okay. And then the stairs are at the end. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And our rooms are all on one side?
All on the left side. Mm-hmm.
Okay, room. And then there's a hall there's a room at the end of the hall?
Yeah, that's where the master kind of room is.
Okay. What room is Felipe in?
He is in the second room from the stairs. The second room of the 4 rooms that you got.
Okay, and we are now holed up in the last room.
You're in the 4th room.
Okay, and that is okay. So we'll have Cole and Jan. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to walk out, or I'm going to gather up. So we're not going to be able to. So we've already determined we're not going to be able to climb out the window, or at least not if Calder's going to.
Yeah, well, Jan won't fit through the window probably, and nobody would fit through it wearing armor. You'd have to take armor off.
Right. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Even leather armor, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
Leather armor, you might be able to pull it off. Yeah, you should be able to pull off leather armor.
Is anybody in the party unarmored?
Weapons or backpacks and all that stuff, you'd have to lower out or whatever.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave my backpack here. I'm just trying to figure out where everyone's at. Okay. So I grab up some of the blankets here. And I said, I'll be right back. Unlock that window. And then I go into the room next to it. Just
room 3.
Walk carefully. Gather up the blankets from in there. And then go out in the hall and say, all right, gents, I'm going to hit the sack. I'm tired. and then stomp down the hall to the first room, go in there and close the door, thump, and then arrange the blankets under the blanket that's in there like it is a person. Okay.
Okay.
I left my backpack in the first room, and then I'm going to cast Spider Climb and open the shutters and climb out the window. And
Okay.
close the shutters and then walk down the wall to where they're at and give it a knock. Thunk, thunk.
How long does spider
Really
climb last?
Spider Climb lasts quite a bit of time. Lasts definitely long enough for me to do what I'm doing here, but let me find
Oh,
it.
yeah. No, I'm just wondering if it'll last for a while for you.
Spell. Let me see here.
Quick
Actually, I'm
question.
gonna look it up here.
Is anybody in the party unarmored?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, while he's doing that, I'd like to see if there's any light
Spider climb is 1
coming,
round plus
like,
1 round per
out
level.
from under.
Yeah, so 4 rounds.
Cool.
Plenty of time to get there.
What are you looking for, Ignacio?
I want to see if the other 5 rooms across the hall, on the other side of the hall, if there's any indication of light
No.
coming out from any of them.
There's none.
And the room, the master bedroom, like from outside, I could see that there was a light lit inside.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to assume that either there's nobody there or whoever's there is sleeping. So I'm not going to worry about that for the moment. I'm going to go back in the room.
Okay.
Jan, in that bedroom where you found the weapons, and in the way you described it, does it have a bigger window than what this room had? Did you notice?
That's a good question. Now, I, as a player, don't quite remember.
Yeah, it definitely did.
What's that?
It had bigger windows, yes.
That's really
So there's 5 rooms per side, right?
Correct.
Okay. And we have the last 4 on
You have the first 4.
the first 4. Oh, okay. That changes my map here.
The first 4 from the stairs.
Okay. So that's where I put that and Phillips.
Yes, the big room had quite nice, beautiful, big windows. Yeah, those windows were the cigar.
So there is Ron.
That's where we need to be then, because we can exit. We need to. Was there any doors or anything that you did not open in there? Maybe there's a back stairway that goes into there.
And you hear the knock on the shutter. Thunk, thunk.
What?
Quickly.
Okay. Open the door. Okay, open the window.
Yeah.
Scrambling.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Just made it. Shh.
How'd you do that?
Do what?
Climb like you did. That's pretty agile.
I never left. And then we get them.
Okay.
Trade secret.
Yeah. The friends I make.
Ah, old cook.
I'll tell him about the window and I'll tell Antonio about the window that Jan discovered in the other room.
Oh darn! I wish I could do my little trick again, but not until tomorrow. Yeah, I only memorized Spider Climb, Comprehend Language, and Force of Forbidment.
So we could use it as an escape route if we were in there. If we got too much for us, we could climb out the window on the roof.
We could do that.
Yeah.
What are we going to do about Calder, though? He is out like a light.
Oh, better wake him up. He's going to be down here by himself. Who knows?
I'll step out on the hallway again, and I'm going to check, because I forgot to check one room, which is the 5th one on our side. Is there any light coming out of that door?
No.
Okay, so I shake my head, go back in. You can never be too careful.
Yes, obviously.
I don't know that...
The pressure is high in a place like this.
I don't know that Calder locked his door, because we were kind of standing in and out of his room off and on.
He did lock it.
He did lock it. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, he specifically said that he locked it.
Okay.
I locked mine also.
I don't think I even
Now,
went in.
how dark is the hallway if all the doors are closed?
Pretty dark. I mean, there's still some light coming up from downstairs, but
Okay, that's good to know. I would certainly close the door behind us in this room.
yeah, you guys are in room 4.
Correct.
Right.
And it can't be locked from. Yeah, the lock is useless.
Right. Okay. So what are you guys doing now?
Do you know any trick there, my good Italian, by which you can listen to a conversation taking place far away?
Not yet. Maybe someday. And I pat the backpack and smile. Maybe someday. I just need
I
time
wonder.
time to read at some point. Sometime when we can relax. When we're safe-ish.
I wonder how these Spaniards found themselves in a removal all the way to the Empire where we are here now. Maybe they're former soldiers in the army. And as I say that, like my eyes open up, like Samuel L. Jackson when he looks angry.
I have no doubt that they are either deserters or mercenaries, or both. Something along those lines. What bothers me, though, is this temple they keep talking about. They seem very smitten with it. There's something going on there. They mentioned a lady who would take them 2 at a time, apparently. What ritual they might be performing, I can only imagine. But it's no good.
Must be a Spaniard herself.
We're still, we're still in the Holy Roman Empire, right? You said, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So I wonder why there's no traveling witchfinder or whatnot that may have come in and try to close this down. It must be something new at the temple.
Well, they do tend to, not as I understand it, they don't tend to travel in large groups. They usually rile up the local folk. And, well, when you have some tantric sex mage doing something or whatever she might be, I can't imagine that any witchfinder would find willing partners to put something like that down. And if there was one, well, it's probably dotting another grave somewhere off in the woods.
And with the war going on, it's more important, unfortunately.
And if that did happen to some wandering witch hunter, well, I can't say anything but good riddance.
Okay. Anything else? What's your plan from here?
What a tragedy. I think we're going to wait and find out what they're going to do.
You guys are going to hang out here in room 4?
Yep.
And wait for something to happen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be listening at the door.
Calder is sleeping away in room 2. Okay, cool. Let's take a quick bio break then, and we will pick up with the part 2 here in a few minutes. Smoke them if you get them. All right. Is anybody else there?
I am here. Is there anybody in there?
Oh, I see Rob left the chat. I guess we'll wait for. He should be back momentarily, hopefully. Had to grab me a PB and J.
Sure that's not too spicy for you?
Probably is, but what can you do?
Yeah.
But hey, it's on whole grain bread.
Well, there you go.
I knew there was a reason I chose to play a specialist.
Why is that?
It's always fun to tinker around the whole fucking building.
So we're just waiting for Philip and Rob.
Yeah, it's funny. I put some points in languages, so I have a 3 in 6 chance, and I've only succeeded one roll.
Yeah, the languages thing can be a real pain in the ass.
Makes for comic relief, though. It's also a lot more realistic than like default D&D settings where everybody speaks common, so languages are pretty much meaningless.
That's true. I mean, the only time people ever use languages there is when they're trying to like keep a secret or something.
Yeah, or when they're trying to speak to the demon they just summoned.
Yeah, they're back.
All right, Rob is back. We're just waiting for Philip. Where are you, Philip?
I'm still here.
Okay, good. All right.
Baby has been going meow, 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 meow for like the last 15 minutes, putting herself to sleep. Yep, she's out.
All right, give me just one more minute. Then I just need to grab some. I forgot to grab a drink. I'm gonna grab a drink and then we'll get going.
All right.
Ta-da! Okay. Man, I needed that. All right, everybody's there, yeah?
Yep.
Cool. So you guys wait. About another hour passes, and then you hear. Oh, what's your wisdom? You were listening at the door, Jan, right?
Yep, correct. My wisdom is 11.
Okay. Yeah, you hear somebody coming up the stairs, and you can hear the voice of the bartender, and he's speaking in Spanish. And his voice is kind of loud, and he sounds intoxicated. He says, "Hola, mi amigo. You want to go to the temple or what, man? Come on, it's almost closing time."
If he's loud enough like that, then I'm sure I could hear him too.
Yeah,
So,
everybody can hear him.
For everyone quietly.
Everybody can hear him.
He's saying he wants to know if we want to go to the temple. He thinks I'm in my room, probably.
He doesn't even know which room is yours. He's just shouting down the hall. Philip, what's Calder's constitution? Oh, I rolled an 18. Never mind. He sleeps through it. Calder doesn't wake from the shouting.
You hit my constitution exactly.
Oh, your constitution is 18?
No, just kidding. It's 16 though.
Oh, I was going to say, holy shit. Oh, okay. Nope. Yeah, he sleeps through it. Amigo, come on. Last call. All right, man. It's your loss. And you hear him go downstairs. And then the guys downstairs start singing, and they're all just like, they all sound drunk now. You can just hear a bunch of people downstairs shouting and singing in Spanish and singing Spanish war songs. And that goes on for a while.
I'm just gonna prop myself in the corner, cross my arms on my knees, and rest my head against it. Just doze a little bit.
And then, Jan, you hear the sound of feet on the stairs again. Someone is still downstairs singing rather loudly. But you definitely can hear the sound of multiple people coming up the stairs. And then you hear the sound of a key ring. And you hear the sound of a door open. And there's a bit of a little noise, not exactly sure what. And you hear, oh no, that's in Spanish. You can't understand what they're saying, but you hear voices muffled speaking in Spanish.
How many voices do I hear?
You heard at least 2 different voices.
Okay. Now, I want to quietly open this door, our door, just a little bit, and peek out. See if I can make them out backlit.
Roll your stealth.
Oh,
You'll see
alas, a 4.
You see there is a bit of light as you kind of peek it out, and there is somebody there with a lantern. And he turns and looks at you, and you can see there's at least a half a dozen people in the hallway. What do you do? He has a short sword in his hand, and there's other men behind him.
Well, I'm going to close the door and turn and say to the others, "There's 12 men out there, and they've seen me. I say we retreat to the other room." And then I open the door and I run to the big room, and I open that door. I got the crossbow with me and my rapier out.
What do you guys do?
And seeing that everybody's heard me, I just scream behind me, "Get the stuff from under the bed!"
Antonio runs behind you. What about Cole?
Antonio's running behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he said, "Let's go." I'm not going to stack around on my own. I'd be mincemeat.
You guys left Calder in his room to be murdered.
How far away are they from the door?
Okay, you peek out the door. They are now sitting right in front of Calder's door.
The 2 doors down.
Yes,
Right?
not far at all. You have a moment to act before.
And they're grouped together, correct?
Yes.
Pull out my guns in both hands and just open up on them, because it's bound to hit one per at least.
Okay, roll to hit. Roll D10 first. Just looking at the lead man with the lantern in his hand. Yep.
D10. I rolled a 9.
Okay, good. The gun goes off. Roll to hit.
And what I roll for hit?
D20 plus your
D20.
whatever your missile.
Okay. D20 rolled a 14, and I have to look on my page down here. That's
gonna definitely hit.
Yeah. Okay. What am I looking at? My missile attack?
Yeah.
Okay. And that is. Let's see. Sorry, it takes me a while to go through all this.
You're definitely gonna hit.
Okay.
Roll D10 damage.
Okay. D10. Come on, 10. 10. Actually rolled a 10.
Bam. Okay. You shoot that guy right in the fucking face. Let me see here. Gonna see. This will be his hit dice. Yes. Let me check something real quick here. See how long that lasts. Yeah. Okay. So you hit him for 10 points of damage. Blam. That fucking hurt a lot.
I had one in each hand, so I'm releasing them both at the same time. So.
No, you can only make one attack per round.
One attack? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
The next one you can fire the next round. You have it drawn though, so yeah, you hit him. He takes the bullet. I have to roll morale test for. Okay. Yeah. Okay. He takes it, and he says, "They're over here," and he will charge towards you. So we can roll initiative.
Should I roll a wake up from the gunshot?
I'm gonna say you heard that. I'm not gonna make you roll. I'll say that woke you up.
Ooh, I rolled shit.
Okay.
We're rolling D6, right?
Prepare myself then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
1d6 plus or minus your dexterity modifier.
I got a modifier, yeah.
You got a 4?
I got a 4 plus, I think it's a 1 I got for the modifier.
So you're on 5. Okay.
Hold on a sec. I gotta get the power cord for the laptop.
Okay.
But I'll be back.
Yeah, I got a +1 under. What is it?
Dexterity.
+1 under strength, actually.
Oh, okay. So no. So you're on 4 initiative then.
4. Okay.
Okay. The other two guys have run into the other room. Did you leave the door behind you, open behind you, Merrick?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm expecting other people to come running in behind me, like my friend.
Yes.
As I run into the room, I'll unsling my bow. Well, I would have it unslung already. I'll knock an arrow.
Okay.
Quick question: was this a light crossbow or heavy crossbow?
Light crossbow.
Okay. There's a bed here with linens, right? And there's a bunch of clothes.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run and I'm gonna kneel right behind that chest that was full of clothes, and I'm gonna lean now the crossbow is loaded, so I'm just gonna lean it against the chest, and I'm gonna start making like a makeshift Okay, actually, how when I was looking around the house, like, did I see this window from the outside?
Yeah, probably.
I saw the back entrance.
Yeah.
So how far is it from the window to the ground, give or take?
About 10 feet.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is now this chest is pretty heavy, right? It's filled with stuff.
It's full of clothes. It's not super heavy.
Okay,
It's
so
heavy
I'm
enough.
gonna tie. I'm actually gonna use this time to tie my rope to the foot of the bed, and then open the window and throw the rope out.
Okay, well, you're going to tie a rope to the foot of the bed this round. Got it.
No problem.
Okay. Waiting for Philip to get back. You know what? We'll just say he loses initiative. So, Rob, you actually go before this guy because you rolled a 4, right? So he's coming at you, but you got initiative on him.
Okay.
You take your second shot?
Yeah.
All right, I bet.
Yeah, a 4.
You rolled a 4?
Yes.
That's going to miss, unfortunately. Did you roll a d10 too to see if the gun fired?
Oh, no, I didn't. Let me try that. D10, I rolled a 8.
Yeah, okay. The gun did fire, but you missed the second shot as he was charging towards you. No problem. Philip, what was your initiative?
7 or 6.
Okay. What are you doing when you wake up? You heard the gunshot. You just heard a
Getting my-
second gunshot right outside your door.
Yep, getting all my equipment right outside my door. I'm going to listen outside the door, make sure I kind of get a visual, clearing my head, listen, see if I get a visual of what's going before I bust out the door.
Okay.
And unlock the door.
Okay. So you can hear, obviously, you hear the sounds of fighting. This guy will attack you, Cole. Here we go. With his short sword. Where's the D6? Here we go. What's your armor class? I think it's going to hit. Yeah, it's going to hit for sure. I got a 22. He's going to hit you for 4 points of damage. And the other 5 guys behind him all bundle up behind him. However, only one person can get abreast at a time. So they can't get past him at the moment. Back in the room. So you can hear the sounds. You hear lots of voices outside. You hear lots of bodies shuffling around out there. You heard a second gunshot go off. Yeah. Back in the room, Ignacio, Jan manages to get his rope out, ties it around the foot of the bed. What about yourself, Merrick? What is Antonio doing?
Okay, so Cole is in the hallway, huh?
Yes, in the hallway facing off with the men at the moment.
Where is the lantern at?
There's a lantern hanging up, or actually it's probably sitting on the...
No, in the hallway.
Oh, the guy is holding it. The guy that's fighting
He's
Cole.
like right up by Cole?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, poop. Okay, and if I shoot an arrow down the hall, I risk hitting him?
Oh, yeah.
Which is silly.
It's not at all, actually. You're wrong, but that's okay.
I think it's... If you roll well enough, it shouldn't matter, but I can't risk firing an arrow down there unless I want to hit my friend.
Do you ever play the Elder Scrolls?
Of course.
You ever fire into a melee between your allies and enemies?
Oh, no.
No.
Because I never cared about that. I always just exploded everything with fireballs or lightning.
Yeah, well, anyway.
There's a lantern in this room, huh?
Yeah. There is a lantern sitting on the...
and it's lit, right?
Yeah, it's sitting on the dresser kind of at the window, and it's lit. It's very low on oil, though, because it's been burning for a while.
Then, yeah. I will, oh, screw it. I'm going to take a shot down the hall.
Okay.
Sorry, Cole. There's a lot of guys down there, though. Hopefully I don't hit you. Yeah. We'll just take one shot, and I'm not going to worry about the second shot next round.
Rob, odd or even?
Even.
Okay.
Oh, I missed anything. Anyways, I didn't hit anything.
Okay. Thunk, arrow shoots into the ceiling. Okay, next round initiative.
Two.
Who's on sixes? I'm on 6.
Not
Okay.
me.
Guy tries to stab you again. Oh, I got you again for 4 more points of damage. Cole.
He has 4 now. By the time I got ready to write it down, I got mixed up. Did I lose 7 last time?
Yeah, 4 last time as well. So
Yeah,
it's 8
good.
total.
8 total. Okay.
You've been stabbed twice. Okay. Anybody else on 6? 5s?
No, I'm on 6.
Oh, you're on 6. Well, okay. What are you going to do? You've got your door unlocked. You hear all the ruckus going on outside.
Can I tell by feet shuffling in shadows under the crack, like who's where
No.
at all?
You just know there's people outside your door.
Okay. Is there anything in my room that I can improvise as a shield?
Pillow, kind of, but it's not a very good one.
No, it's fine. Okay. I bust out the door and
Well, the door opens in to your room.
Okay. I bust in the door. The first thing that comes out is my spear across the hall. If there's a body there, I try to pierce it.
Roll to hit.
What is my melee? 11 total.
11 total. Okay, you miss. The guy dodges. Whoa! Hey, there's another one here. Well, they're saying in Spanish, which
Aquí, aquí.
yeah.
Or maybe it's 12. Maybe it's 12. What should my no, yep, that's in there. Okay, good. Yep. 11 total.
Okay. Anybody else on 6? No. 5s. I'm not going to give attacks against you this run, Phil, because I'm going to say they're surprised. They weren't expecting you to open that door and attack. They thought all the other guys were at the back. 5s? 4s?
Nope, I'm in 3.
3.
All right. Can I draw my sword and attack?
You can go down if you want to push him back behind you. You can push yourself in front of him and attack. Only one person. You know what I mean?
don't have a darn. This is when I wish I had like a.
If you had a spear, you could stand behind him and stab. Yeah.
I do not have either, so I'm not going to draw my sword. I am going to. Climb out the window. And the rope is conveniently thrown out there.
Well, yeah, Ignacio's just tied a rope to the edge of the bed, so you can grab that rope and swing open the window.
Yep.
Okay.
Ian?
Yes?
I devised my tactic. The door is my shield, so I hold it with my left hand as I stab with my right hand.
Right.
And,
okay.
And I'm just kind of like a murder hole.
Ha. Okay.
Oh yeah, you can just
cool.
Yeah, because it opens inward too, so you can just brace it with your foot. I'd have to shove it open.
Nice one.
Nice.
Okay. Anybody else? 2s? 1s?
I'm on 2.
What do you do?
Quick question: is Cole taller than the Spaniards?
Not significantly. Why?
Nah, that won't work. So yeah, as soon as I'm gonna grab the crossbow again, and I'm gonna put my rapier back in the sheath. And as soon as Antonio is out that window, I'm gonna be right behind him.
Okay. Yep. He's climbing down, so you can climb right down too.
Absolutely.
Okay. What are you on, Rob? You haven't taken an action yet this round, I don't think.
1.
Oh, you did, didn't you? No, you didn't take an action this round.
I didn't take an action yet. I drew the 1.
Yep. Okay. What do you do?
I can't pick my third pistol out and shoot at the same time, right?
You can. You get a -2 to attack.
Well, he's right there by me. Is that going to give me any, basically point blank?
Yeah, it'll give you a +2, so we'll just call it even.
All right, so Oh, I gotta find out if that goes off. And I roll a D8, right?
1d10, 1d10. Yep.
Oh, a D10? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, D10 was 5.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay.
Pistol fires. You pull up the third pistol. I assume you just like or whatever.
Yeah.
Holstered the one, drew the other, and what's your roll for damage or to attack?
It's D20, right?
Yep.
10.
You rolled a 10 plus your modifiers. That's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Give me a D10 for damage.
10 for damage is. Gotta reset it to shoot, a 1.
Okay. 1 point of damage. Wings him. Okay. I think that's the round. So we go to next round initiative.
Hey, and are there other morale checks for gunfires like that, or is it just the one
I
time?
think it's once. I don't think they roll every round every time a gun goes off.
Okay.
Plus, he shot this guy twice now, and the guy's still alive. So
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
So
Good
I have a quick question about firearms. So I know matchlocks ignore 4 points of armor short range. Is that true for all
5
firearms?
points. 5 points. Yeah, all firearms.
Nice.
And yep, unless it's shot.
Okay.
I'm on 4.
Okay. Anybody else on 6 besides me?
So if I am using the door, should I declare like an attack style with that?
No. Just say at the moment, I'm just going to give you a bonus to your armor class for the door, using the door as cover.
Okay.
Don't worry. I got something in mind for you. Okay. I guess I'm the one on 6. Okay. The guy at the front tries to stab you again with a short sword, Rob. This time he misses. That's a 12. That won't get through your armor. Another guy throws a lantern against your door, Philip, and it catches on fire,
Okay.
and the door is now burning.
It's the outside of the door, though, right?
Yeah, the outside of the door,
Okay.
still burning.
I can see them better to
Um,
stab them.
And anybody on 5s?
I'm on 5.
Okay, what do you do when you get down?
But well, yeah. So we're both down.
You're both down.
I'm gonna round about the house quickly. I'll run. I want to get to the head entrance, as he would call it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you run around the house. No problem. When you get around the house, you will see one guy standing out on the porch. He's got a looks like a club in his hand.
Okay, I want to try to sneak up on that guy.
Roll stealth, see if you manage not to be noticed by him already.
Oh, unfortunately, that's a 5.
Nope, he's looking right at you. He says, "Hey, some of them are coming around. Some of them have gone out the back."
I shoot the crossbow at him.
Roll.
Okay, that ignores 2 points of armor,
He has no.
and
armor.
I got an 8.
Okay, it's gonna miss.
Yep, whizzes by him.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Can I go outside really quick? I want to showcase something, but I need room.
It's dark outside.
Okay. Anybody else on 4?
I am on 3.
You're on 3. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so I'm following Jan.
You heard the shout. Yep.
All right, so I'm going to shoot that guy too.
Okay, roll to hit.
Hold on, I've got to count my arrows that I've fired. 1.
You've only fired 1 so far, yeah.
Right, but I only have 16, so.
Okay.
That is a 14, I think. Yeah,
That'll hit.
that's 14. Sweet.
That'll hit. Give me damage.
And
Was that a short bow, yeah?
It's
1d6?
D6, yep. That is 4 points.
I'll roll this guy's hit die. Boom. 4 points. Oh! He takes it in the shoulder and kind of leans back against the door. Oh! I'm wounded! I need some backup!
I'm going to shout out in
Okay.
No, I'm not going to do anything yet. Never mind. I have an idea, though.
Who's left to go? I
3.
think. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Did I
Okay.
go?
No, I muted you because you were talking.
I'm 4.
Let him go ahead. That's fine.
Okay,
I'm
go
on,
ahead.
I'm on 4. I try to stab somebody and then close the door. 19.
19 is going to hit. Give me damage.
What's the spear damage?
1d6, I think.
Okay. At 6.
Okay, you kill one of the guys.
Okay, and then I close the door while it's burning on the outside.
Okay.
Get all the rest.
Combos.
Yep, and I load up all the rest of my equipment on me, and I'm going to prepare to bust the door out since it's on fire.
Okay. So you're grabbing up all your gear. It's your turn, Cole.
Yeah. Right. How close is the guy to me? I mean, like right there.
Yeah, he's right there in melee with you.
Okay, so probably a short sword would be better than trying to grab a spear. So, can I pull out the short
You
sword?
can use a spear or a short sword, whatever you have. Yeah, you can draw it and attack again. It's just a -2 to your attack roll.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
It's one guy down. Roll.
There, 4 for what? Oh, it's not done. Okay.
You rolled a 4?
No, that was for the done, whether it would go off or not, and I wasn't using it.
No.
My brain's not all here.
It's all
Okay.
good.
14 on the D20 for the short sword.
That's okay. 14 plus your modifiers. That's definitely going to hit. Yep.
Okay.
Give me damage.
Which dice for the sword now?
1d6 for the short sword.
Okay. That's right. I remember now. Okay, 6. Got a 6.
6?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh! He takes the wound. He shouts something to his comrades. Let's see. So there was one guy downstairs. There was 6 guys up here. 1 guy's dead. Okay, got it. The other 4 guys run down the stairs. And it's next round initiative. Okay.
I'm on 6.
I'm on 6 as well. Did I hear? Did everybody evacuate the stairs?
You don't know. You can't
Oh.
tell from here right now, especially with all the chaos going on. The door being,
Yeah. Okay.
But we're gonna go with you first, Ignacio, because you're downstairs. You're on 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing at this guy that I just missed with my fancy rapier.
You can charge up and swing your rapier at him.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Roll.
And I only got an 8.
Really? Okay. Yeah, you miss. Philip, what do you do?
If it all of a sudden got quiet up here, I would.
It's not quiet.
Okay. Then.
There's still a fight going on in the hallway.
Okay, good. I'm hoping that other people are on the other side of the door somewhere, but I'm gonna try to break the door down, going the other way, and use it as a flaming forward smash.
You're trying to smash through this burning door.
Right.
Okay.
I'm trying to break it off its hinges and all that.
Roll open doors.
What's that? Where is that at? Is that
That's
a
skill?
Oh, D6. Okay.
1d6 and it's modified by your strength.
Oh, 6.
You rolled a 6. Okay, yeah, you slam into the door. Oh, it doesn't budge.
Okay.
And anybody else on 6? 5s. Anybody on 5? Okay, 4s, which includes the bad guys. So this guy swings his cudgel at you. What's your armor class, Ignacio?
15.
Oh, I got a 14. He missed barely. Swinging this like club-like device. Actually, you realize when you see it's a fucking table leg, but
Godverdamme, Spaanse hond.
What was that, Dutch? I presume.
Which means fucking Spanish dog.
Okay, he doesn't understand. Upstairs, the other guy's up against you, Cole. He's going to swing his short sword at you again. Damn, I got a 20. It's going to hit you for 6 points damage.
I'm down.
Did you roll that extra hit die for leveling up before?
No.
Because you had, what, 11 hit points before, right?
Yes.
Roll a d8,
Okay.
because you're level 4 now, remember? Not level 3 anymore.
Okay.
You have no constitution modifier, I don't think, right?
Got a 4, and my Constitution modifier. I don't think so. I think it's strength.
Okay.
Constitution.
So you have a total of 15 hit points max now. Are you still down?
Actually, I have 1 on the Constitution.
You do have +1?
Yes.
Okay. So,
It's 1.
and you rolled a 4, so +1 is 5. So you have 16 maximum hit points now at this level. Are you still down?
I am. Just let me open up the page. Okay, I had 3 hit points, and you added how many just now to them? Extra, you said?
6.
6, so I had 9. What'd he roll?
Oh, you mean how many added? Did you add extra? 5. Sorry, right? 4 + 1. Yeah, you added 5 extra.
Okay, 5, so that's 8.
And I rolled 6.
6, so I still have 2 left then.
Okay. Cool. The other 4 guys run down the stairs and they run out the front door, pile out the door, and they're all right there around the door with you, Ignacio, and the barman. You realize is the one you were fighting with. So there's now 5 guys there at the door around Ignacio, and we go to the 3s.
That is me. How did he attack that guy? Is he in melee range with him now?
Yeah, he is. He attacked him with his rapier, and then the guy attacked him with the broken table leg.
God damn it. Anybody else around?
Yeah, there's like 4 other guys just came bursting through. You could shoot one of them.
I'll shoot one of them.
Roll it.
Oh, that's a 17. Natural. That's a hit.
Damage?
4 points.
Okay. 4 points. Oh, he's hurt. Got an arrow in his shoulder. Still fighting, though. Okay. Man, where's the barman? Roll him. That's the barman. Okay. Cool. Now, you're also on 3, I think, Rob, right? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm going to try to stab the guy with the sword again.
Okay, roll to hit.
6. Got a 4.
You rolled a 4?
Yes.
Oh, that's not going to do it.
Okay.
Okay, you miss. And I think that's everybody now this round, right? So roll initiative for the next round. Okay.
I'm on 6.
So am I.
Okay, Philip, you're on 6. Go first. You try again to smash through the door?
Yes.
Okay, roll d6. What's your open doors?
It's 2 plus 1, so 3. I rolled a 5.
It's 1 plus 1 is 2, right? You have a +1 for your strength?
I have a +1 for my strength.
Yeah, and you should only have 1 point in
And-
open doors.
I'm a fighter.
Oh, you're a fighter.
It looks. Yeah.
Yeah, fighter. Doesn't get points in open doors. Still 1 in open doors, but you get your +1 to strength. Makes it 2. That's correct. That's why the 2 dots are in there. It's
I
calculated for your
see.
strength. Yep. What'd you roll on your
Gotcha.
d6?
Oh shit, baby's waiting up. 5.
Okay, yep. You bam, slam against the door again. And the door's warming up. But doesn't break. Ignacio, you were also on 6?
Yeah, so you said they all came out.
Yeah, 4 guys came out. They're all standing right there around.
So, is it possible for me to get past them and walk in?
To push your way into the inn, sure. What do you want to do inside?
So yeah, I want to push my way to the inn and then turn around so that only like one, like I don't know how wide the door is, but I don't want all 4 of them to get to me at the same time.
All right,
is what I
yeah.
mean.
Basically, that makes sense. Yeah, you
Okay.
push your way in.
Yeah, so I'm gonna push my way in and turn around, and that's my turn unless I can swing at them.
Yeah, I'll let you make an attack roll at the barman
Okay.
who's still there. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. And this time I got an 18.
Damage.
Okay, now this is the fancy sword. Let's see if it does anything special.
You got an 18.
I do 8.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I do 8 damage.
He dies.
A smile creeps across my face.
Okay, so there's still 4 guys there. And there's the one guy upstairs fighting with Cole. So that was 6s. Anybody else? Or we go down to 5. Anybody on 5?
I am on 5.
What would you like to do, Antonio? There's still 4 guys standing outside there. The
Oh,
barman has dropped dead. And
Okay.
your friend has gone through the doorway back into the
Okay.
inn.
I will shoot one of the wounded men outside.
Yeah, go for it.
Hopefully.
The one you wounded last time.
No, I missed completely. And then I turn and run.
You turn and run.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 of them will pursue you. Start running after you. The other 2
God, I
will
wish
stay
I had
behind.
spider climb still. Ah.
Okay. Anybody else on 4? We go to 3s. And it's bad guys. So, the one attacks Cole again. Misses this time. I only got an 8 on his attack roll.
I have a 3 for initiative.
Okay, yeah, you go simultaneously. Go ahead and roll your attack. The other guy attacks Ignacio through the doorway and misses. I got a 4 for his attack roll. Terrible.
And I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1? Okay, you missed, unfortunately. Yeah.
And it's 6 rolled a 1.
Yeah, you miss, unfortunately. Okay, and that's everybody in this round. It's next round initiative.
I'm on 6 again.
4 for me.
I'm on 4. Did we lose Ian? Ian. Did we lose me?
No, I got
yeah.
you. I got everybody else. Just no Ian.
Oh.
All right, so I'm going to take over for Ian. The guys catch you, Merrick, and kill you. Rob, somebody comes up
I offered
behind you
them-
and kills
I offered
you.
I offer them handies to let me live.
Okay, they take your hands, and
You know what I did?
Huh.
I put my initiative die down here, and I like put my laptop into airplane mode. I was like, what's going on, guys? Okay, did everybody roll initiative for the next round?
Yes.
Okay, is it
yes,
6?
I'm on 6.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to assume that since the door's heating up, that nobody's on the other side of it. I'm going to throw it over and run down the stairs. If anybody's in my way, I'm going to push them all down the stairs.
Okay, nobody's in your way. You can run out and run down the stairs, and you'll see in the doorway, the front door of the inn, you see Ignacio's character is standing there fighting somebody through the doorway.
Ignacio's fighting somebody through the doorway.
Mhm.
All right, then.
And who else is on 6? Anyone else?
Yeah.
No? Anyone on 5? Okay, 4.
I am on 4.
I'm on 4 as well.
You've got 2 guys chasing you. Are you still running?
Can I fire at them and keep running?
Not at full speed,
Mm,
because you're gonna have to turn around, fire.
Right. And they'll catch me if I do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run, but I'm gonna curve around like the
What is
clearing.
your encumbrance level?
I only have 1 pip.
Okay, so you're unencumbered. Good.
Run around the edge of the wood, like circle around, start circling around the inn,
Okay.
and just keep going.
Okay. Keep running.
And keep
We're
an
gonna
eye
put
out
this in.
Other people.
Okay. Anybody else on 4? 3.
That's me.
Go.
So emboldened by the death of the barkeep, I shout curses at the Spaniards. Are you only brave against women and old men like in Antwerp? And I'm having flashbacks, and I swing
Go
through
for
the
it.
doorway. But that's only a 9, unfortunately.
Okay, you miss. Okay. Anybody else? We go to 2. Okay. Bad guy attacks Cole. That's 12, so that's a miss. Bad guy attacks through the door at you. What's your name? Jan. That is a 21. I think is going to hit. Yeah?
Certainly.
Okay, it's going to be 4 points of damage.
Ouch.
Nicks you with his sword. The other guy is just standing there waiting in case his friend goes down. And okay, Rob, you're the only person that hasn't gone this round, right?
Fire one, yeah.
Your turn.
Okay. Is it gonna? Am I able to just grab the spear and use it instead of the sword, or just stick with the sword this time?
If you switch weapons, you're going to get the -2 to attack again, but yeah.
No, I'll just stay with what I got then.
Okay.
Okay, roll the d6 again, and hopefully, shit.
This
3.
fight, it is nicely backlit now since the door behind this guy, kind of like a little bit behind the guy down the hall, is on fire. It's lighting up the hallway behind him. But you rolled a 3, yeah? That's going to miss. Man, this guy's going to kill you.
Yep.
I have a feeling. Okay, everybody roll initiative. Next round. I gotta remember the airplane mode buttons there. Gotta be careful not to push that. I forgot to check too. See. Yeah, okay, cool. The headset's still working. Good.
I'm on 3.
Anybody on 6?
Now, hey, where is the guy that's killing Cole?
He's upstairs. He was to the left of your door.
Oh.
Stairs are to the right.
I didn't even see them.
Yeah, you probably heard them, but yeah. Anybody on 6? No? 5? 4?
I'm on 4.
Okay.
I'm also on 4.
You're just gonna keep running around though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Running, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Ignacio.
don't have reinforcements yet, so I'll just swing again. And yeah, I roll a 2, so that's a big miss.
Okay. So we go down to 3s.
I'm on 4.
Oh, you're on 4? You go first. Go ahead.
Come on, looking for a 6 this time. 5. Hey, better.
You rolled a 5. You're rolling a d20, right?
Oh no, I've been rolling. I thought you said roll a d6. I'm sorry.
For attacks? No,
Yeah.
initiative is d6. Attacks are always
Short-
d20.
I thought the short sword you said was a
It's a
d6.
d6 damage.
Ah, shoot. Okay. Damn. Okay. I rolled a 17, so that makes that 4.
Okay, give me damage.
Damn, man, I can't remember all these rolls, man. I'm sorry. I'm terrible
It's
at it.
all right.
Okay, so damage. Let's see. Reset the die and roll
Just
the
remember-
d6.
Lamentations is very much like Dungeons and Dragons. Yep. Roll d6 damage.
Ah, damn. Just a 1.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Then it's the 3s. So he attacks you. I got a 10, so that's a miss. The other guy attacks
on 3.
Ignacio. That's a 8. That's going to miss Ignacio. What do you do on your initiative, Philip?
I'm charging the guy that's on Ignacio
Okay, you can
With the-
charge up.
with the spear.
Oh yeah, you've got a
Yep.
spear, so you can attack from behind him. Cool. Roll to hit.
And charging does something, right?
Well, you can't really charge. You need to.
Yeah, you can't
push
really charge
Ignacio out of the way.
through me unless you want to hit
No.
me first.
Yeah. Charging does do
Oh.
something, but you can't do that this way. Not if you're attacking
Oh,
from behind your
you're.
combat.
I thought I was attacking behind. I thought he. Never mind. I thought you were outside, facing.
No,
me.
he's inside, facing
Oh,
out.
okay. Well, I
Just
mean, I
roll an
can
attack roll.
attack them both, right? Can I pierce them both? Can I pierce them both? That would be an epic scene.
I mean,
Seven-
if you want to take the chance of hitting Ignacio, you can.
No, that's fine. 17. I'll just approach and stab,
Okay.
like I did on the lines. Huh, huh. 17.
17 to hit. Damage 1d6.
6.
Nice. Ooh, you got him good. He's motherfucker. And anybody left to go this round? Think that's everybody? Can roll initiative again.
I'm on 6.
Okay, you can go first.
15.
That's gonna hit. Damage.
7 points of damage.
He's down. He's dead. The other guy steps up to take his place. Anybody else on 6? 5.
I'm on 5.
Can I take a step back after I hit this guy, so that now like I'm
Sure.
I'm right behind the door.
Sure.
Okay.
Philip, you're next. What do you do?
I stab the guy that steps up.
Roll to hit.
Not so much.
No? Okay.
10.
Nope. Not good enough. Okay. Anybody else on 5? Okay, bad guys are on 4.
I'm on 4 also.
First guy tries to stab Philip. 16. Is that going to hit you?
Yeah.
Does 3 damage.
Okay.
And then
How many big guys are there?
Other guy
Who are our enemies?
other guy attacks,
What is going on?
other guy attacks Cole, hits for 1 point of damage.
Okay,
You got all my questions right.
oh, a D20 this time. Yay. I rolled a 13.
That's going to hit. Damage?
Damage is going to be a nice big roll, I hope. A 4.
Okay. Cool. He's hurt.
I put the rolls you need to make in the hangout chat there, Ron. Or Rob.
And okay, so that was 4s, 3s.
I'm on a fat 2, but I'm still running.
Actually, is anybody left to go? I think everybody's gone, except for you who's running. So yeah, we can
I'm
roll
sure.
initiative for the next round.
I'm on 4.
I'm on 6.
Okay, you can go first, Philip.
I swing for 15. Well, I poke for 15
Damage.
and 1 and take a retreat.
That actually kills him. He had 1 hit point.
So there's
Okay.
2 dead bodies in the door.
Yep. There's no more people fighting at the front of the inn. Merrick is still running around the inn with these 2 guys chasing him. Upstairs, what's your initiative, Rob?
5.
Yeah, you go next.
Can. Let's get it this time. D20. And I rolled a 5 on a D20.
Misses, unfortunately. Okay. Ignacio, what do you do on your initiative?
So these guys are dead, correct?
They are, yes.
2 of them are chasing the
That's my bad.
Italian. Maybe we should go help.
What initiative round are we on?
We're on 2. Or
That's
3.
me.
3, sorry.
That's me. Okay, so I see that they're dead, right? That their guys are or that.
If you're around the front of the inn at this time, yeah.
Okay, so because I've just been running in a circle around the inn.
Mhm.
As soon as I see that there's no more fighting in there, I'm running into the inn.
Okay, the Italian's running straight for the door.
Got to jump over the bodies.
Those 2 guys come with you. Okay, cool. So when they get to the inn, who's blocking the door? Anybody?
Charge.
I've taken a step back.
I don't
There's,
know.
There's a
If-
couple
if I know
bodies
that-
in there, right? In the door.
There's a couple bodies lying in front of the inn. Yes, in front of the door.
So they're gonna have to step over them to get in.
Yeah,
so
it's
I'm
not
just
It's not that hard to do.
yeah.
It's not like they're
so,
piled up like sandbags or something.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna stand by the side of the door. So if
Okay.
somebody comes in, I can.
And Philip,
Swing
where
at
are you
him.
standing?
I wanted to know if I knew about Cole.
Sure, you could hear him still fighting upstairs.
Okay, then I'll go back up there and tell Cole to retreat to me.
Okay, you can start going up. Unfortunately, the guy is between you and Cole. But yeah, you can go up there and see him fighting that guy. No problem. You're
he's
upstairs.
between me and Cole?
Yes,
Heck. Then I'll charge him.
you can do that. Charge.
Yay.
What does charge do?
I don't know. Do I just roll?
Hold on.
I think there's a plus to hit.
I want to get it right.
Let's see.
I'm gonna roll.
Rules of the game, experiencing.
Oh, I failed. I rolled a 10.
Well, hold on. We don't know if you failed yet because you haven't let me look up the damn rule yet. Where's the fucking combat stuff? Hazards.
Okay, 60 something is combat, I think.
Is it after adventuring? Retainers. Property. Encounters. Yeah, here it is.
62.
Here it is. Encounters. Combat. There's a charge action I know for a fact. Attack. Change weapons. Aim. Cover. Parry. Fire into melee. Uh-oh. I don't actually see. I know there's a charge thing in here.
It means I roll 2d20 and take the best, and 2d6 and take the best.
Okay, charge. Charge means you do double damage if you hit, but you get a -2 AC penalty.
Where do you see that?
58 under move.
Ah, okay, move. Ugh, it's under move. God
I
damn,
know.
that's dumb.
Yep.
Character can charge, moving his full rate, doing double damage, suffering -2. Okay, cool. So you rolled a 10. What's your modifier to hit?
No, that's my total.
Oh, okay, then yeah, you missed. Okay, you charge and miss.
This guy's good.
Wah,
He's really
wah,
good.
wah.
No, he's just really good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that means the other two guys charge into the inn with nobody to block the door. Let's see if they knew. Yes, that guy did. Okay, so the one comes into the door and turns and attacks Jan.
And a question: Would
And
an
misses with a 3.
would an opportunist get
before.
a chance to stealth on that,
An opportunist.
or a specialist? Would he get a chance for stealth
Well,
on that?
they were on a higher initiative than 4, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Then I would say
Gotcha.
no. I mean, unless you want to do like a surprise for them. I mean, if the guy walked in first before I got
Well,
to
if you
react,
were-
I don't see how I could.
well, if you're waiting there, ready in action.
Well, give me a stealth roll.
Okay, let's see.
Fuck's sake. Goddamn rules lawyers.
Yeah, I succeed. That's a 2.
Okay, you can attack him first.
On page 23, subsection 2.
Okay, and that's a
I
sneak.
know, right?
That's a sneak attack,
Get
right?
on with it.
Because you didn't see me.
Right.
Okay, so I get a +2 to my attack on top of everything else.
You
So
already
that's
took your
going
action
to
this round, didn't
be
you?
that's going to be a 14 total.
Okay. Hits,
And
damage.
since it's a sneak attack, I'm going to multiply my damage by 2, and I do 16 damage.
He's dead.
Ah, beautiful. So I stab him right through the neck.
Okay, the other guy comes in and attacks you and hits him with a 20 for 5 damage.
Ah, you win some, you lose some.
And the guy upstairs attacks Cole one more time with an 11 and misses. And it's initiative for the next round. Okay.
6.
You go first.
3.
6.
I got a 12.
Okay.
Is that a hit?
A 12. Oh, sorry. Yeah, a 12 hits. It's unarmored.
1 damage.
1 damage. Oh, he's got 1 left. Okay. This guy's taking like 6 hits or something. He was
Plus
shot
bullet
twice.
shots.
He was shot twice, yeah. And we go to who's on 5? 4? 3.
I'm on 3.
I'm on 3.
Okay, what are you gonna do, Merrick?
So I drop my bow, whip out my sword, and stab this motherfucker.
You run upstairs and attack the other guy?
Oh, no, there's the guy down here. There's still 2 guys.
Okay, there's still a guy down here. You're right. So yeah. Yep, go for it.
Guy who's attacking Jan.
Sorry.
I roll 13.
That's gonna hit him.
Nice. And my damage for that is, I think, is a D8.
It's a regular sword, it's
With
D8.
with the -2? Hmm.
I didn't charge anybody.
Oh, but you did draw your weapon this turn. Is that modified 13?
If it's -2, then I rolled an 11.
Total of 11?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, technically it is because you drew the weapon at the same time. Sorry,
See,
you missed.
what would you do without rules, lawyers? You know.
Yeah, Philip.
Thanks.
Everybody, you're everybody's favorite player today.
I would have rolled an 8 damage on that guy.
Would have killed him, but instead you missed.
Fucking hell.
Okay. Anybody on 2?
I was on 3 as well, so I'm going to swing at this bastard.
Go ahead.
But I only got a 9.
Okay, yep, you miss. Rob, what are you on?
1.
Okay, the other guy's on 1 as well, so we'll go simultaneously. He attacks you and misses with 11. The other guy attacks Ignacio and misses. How'd you do on your attack roll, Rob?
A 1.
Oh, that's going to miss for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, initiative.
4 for me.
I'm on 6.
Anybody at 6? Philip's die is stuck on 6.
No, I just got +2.
No, that's nice. Hell yeah.
Right, and you can't go over 6. Nice.
Okay.
But don't worry, Rob. I'm saving the kill for you. I rolled a 10.
Oh, you missed. Okay, again, you miss. The Iron Man on the upstairs.
Jeez.
Anybody at 5? 4?
I'm on 4.
That's me. 4.
Okay. Make your attacks, American Yan.
Natural 19 for a 20 total.
I
Okay.
rolled a 12.
12 will hit as well. Both of you hit damage.
3 damage.
1 damage.
He had 4 hit points.
Nice.
He's
we
dead.
cure him.
Yeah.
So we both lunge forward and skewer him from each side.
Nice.
And you whisper, you could take 2 guys at the same time, too.
3s. I'm on 3.
I'm on 3.
He swings and misses with a 12.
Come on, Rob.
9. Okay, miss.
A 9, is that modified or?
Rolled a 9.
So
Okay,
you have
yeah.
like a +6, right?
Really? I don't know. I'm confused, man. I gotta learn these rules somehow better than what I've done.
You're a 4th level fighter, so that gives you a +5 to hit, and you have a +1 to strength, gives you another +1. So 9 + 6 is 15. That hits.
Okay, cool. All right. And roll a 5 to the d6.
That kills him.
Nice.
He dies.
Wow.
Finally.
Whew.
Oh,
Killed all the bad guys here at the inn.
Took some damage doing it, though. Why did
And the place burns to the ground.
It will if you don't want to put the fire out.
Probably a good idea to put the fire out. We don't want to alert them to, whoever else might be.
I don't know how to put a fire out.
Get a bucket
Not a
and
fireman.
water on it.
I'm I thought that throwing water scientifically on oil makes it worse.
Yeah, it is an oil fire technically.
Probably
but-
just
Can we tell that there's
You'll
a
have to
fire
blankets
up there from down here?
it's over it.
Yes, definitely.
Throw blankets over it and then throw water on the blankets.
Yeah,
I
you
suppose
know.
I want the oil.
I don't
gone.
want the technicalities of it. I just wanted to know if you wanted to put out the fire or not. It was a simple yes or no question.
Yeah, I'll certainly help
Okay.
put out this fire.
You guys can put the fire out.
And then I
That's
will
right.
retrieve my money.
You will what?
I'm going to retrieve my money.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna search all these bastards.
Let's see, between the 7 of them. You will find a total.
All right. Put down my treasure table here.
32 silver pieces.
32 silver pieces. I gave that guy 8.
Granted, okay, some of it's probably in copper, but whatever. It's a total of 32 silver pieces.
How much did you give him, Rob? I keep calling you Ron tonight. I'm sorry.
it's all right. Anything. Just don't call me late for dinner.
Uh,
I don't know what I gave him. Whatever it was to start off with. It was like
it was like 2 silver per
one
It was-
silver piece. One
it was
silver.
one-
It was a silver piece, yeah.
Silver,
so you gave him
silver
4.
for the drinks.
I gave him 2 each for the drinks.
It was 2 each for each room, right?
There's 2 each for the rooms. Yeah.
So there's 16 accounted for. So there's still
16. Huh?
16 silver accounted for because I gave him 8. Ron, God damn it!
Rob gave him 1. You gave him 8.
Right. I thought
That's
Rob
it.
paid for all the rooms.
I thought you paid for all the rooms.
No.
What did you give him 8 silver for?
For the drinks because they were 2 each.
No, they wouldn't be that much. The drinks were 1 silver for all of you for the round.
Yeah. I paid
Oh.
for that. I paid for the first round.
Then I must have paid for the rooms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he only charged you guys for the first round of drinks. The rest of the drinks he never charged you for. So
Yeah, because he's not actually an innkeeper and he has no idea of how to run a business.
No, check the rest of the stores.
now he's fucking dead. So,
Yeah. Let's check the rest of this place
Oh,
out.
there's lots of wine and beer.
Mm.
Maybe some spirits, some schnapps.
I would carry the bodies inside, make sure that they're not inside of the door.
Yeah, drag them all inside.
Okay.
By
White
the way,
fella?
your donkey is dead.
Oh, darn it.
Oh,
Somebody slit its throat.
Of course.
Yeah,
They're on top of being assholes, they're donkey slayers. Motherfucker.
shoot.
I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring it inside and start roasting it.
Yeah, I mean, not like
Yeah, the
fire
food stores
started.
are pretty. The food stores are pretty bare. There's just some stale
Yeah.
bread and moldy cheese.
I could do with some
Yeah.
meat right now. The donkey's
I'm
gotta
gonna
serve
eat me some donkey.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually
Okay.
really good. You know, one time I went to that Mexican place, but it wasn't a Mexican place, and it was actually donkey tacos, and I was like, "Wow, these are really juicy and greasy," but they were really good.
Really, I've
Taco though. Mhm.
I've only ever had donkey once. It was Chinese. It was disgusting.
Oh well, I guess the Mexicans do it right. I've had it before again too. My mother-in-law made it. It's really good.
It was one of those kind of meats that I tasted. I was like, I'll never eat this again. It tasted
Yep.
like aluminum.
Yeah,
It just needs salt and cilantro and onions. That's all
Yeah.
it needs. Lime juice. Lime juice is really good.
sounds
So
good.
speaking of dead meat, how many Spaniard bodies are we counting here?
7?
7.
7. Are these the same 7 that were there before?
Excuse me. Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay. So there's a
Then
chance the
we
thread
become
is. There's
them.
at least a small chance the thread is over here, at least for the moment.
I guess we're in business, guys. We own it in.
Yeah, I'm going to thoroughly search every bit that hasn't been searched yet. I want to see if they had any extra money stashed around here.
I am
Nothing
going
else
to-
of any value really left around.
Okay.
Scrounge up 4 glasses, fill them, or pour a couple fingers of whiskey in each of them. Gentlemen, you did good work here tonight. How are you feeling, Cole? Look a little
Weak.
aware. Have some of this.
Okay, thank
He's
you.
back to 1 hit point again. Yeah. That's 2 games and 2 sessions in a row. You've been down to 1 hit point.
It's because he's a badass fighter, man.
Well, he actually fell the last time,
And we're not meaning badass isn't good either.
but this is pretty good.
Fighters are fun.
Sion sits down on one of these stools
So-
with a heavy groan.
So does anybody
Bleeding from
want to
his
tell me
wounds.
what happened? Why we wound up killing everybody?
So these gentlemen were never innkeepers in the first place. While you were asleep, Jan told us he found the bodies of the actual owners buried out in the back. These men came here to kill us. They lured us in and pretended to be innkeepers, and they were going to murder us in our sleep.
Hmm.
If we didn't follow them to whatever dark temple they're going to be sacrificed to their sex god, if it even is that.
Sex god.
That's what I think they're doing. Some sort of tantric magic, I imagine.
That sounds interesting.
Mm.
I took a couple cuts, but I killed 4 Spaniards tonight.
Good
What a
job.
wonderful end to the day.
And then I look towards the kitchen and I smell like the donkey cooking, and I say,
Have you no horse? Use then a donkey.
Mm-hmm. Can't let good meat go to waste. It was a good idea.
So the guy that ran the inn, we put drug his body back inside the inn also?
Yeah, they're all in here.
Oh, you went and dug the bodies up out of the grave? How bad?
Oh, no.
And I meant the Spaniard that was running it.
Oh, Miguel. Yeah.
Yeah, we pulled all of them here.
Okay.
So, do they have any identifying insignia or anything with
No.
You said okay.
Holy symbol or anything like that.
No.
Okay. Well then, burn the bodies. Lure anybody else here? Yeah. No. Or do we just get a good night's sleep?
What, you want us to open our own murder inn now? No, thank you.
Yeah. Haven't you ever heard of the story of Psycho?
I'm not familiar with that one.
Or no, it's Bates. We'll open it as the Bates Hotel.
The bait motel. Why do you call it bait? Reasons. Yeah, we need to. Cole is in no condition to continue at the moment.
Fortify the door. Fortify the door just in case there's anybody else.
There's a door to the
Nail it up.
inwards.
The back door as well.
Somebody needs to go up and bring in that rope that you got hanging down from the.
Good idea. I'll run up there and drag that in.
Yeah, I would have just done my initial fortification. If we got all down in that room, we probably wouldn't have got massacred.
Bring the cart in the inn.
I don't know, it'll fit through the door.
No, we don't need to bring the cart in. We got all the stuff
I'm
off.
gonna retrieve that crossbow, and I'm gonna check the room upstairs again. Were there any extra bolts?
Yeah, there were some bolts there.
Just
Okay, I'm gonna take that for myself then.
There are 11 bolts.
do the doors
And
to
the
the
one I
inn.
fired, did it break or is it still good?
Roll d20. Tell me what to roll.
19.
It broke.
Okay, so I retrieved those 11 bolts and the crossbow.
Do the doors to the inn open inwards?
The doors to the inn open. Yes, inwards.
Okay, so I will grab one of the chairs and break it up and make a couple wedges, close the doors, and put the wedge under the door and kick it into place.
Okay.
So
As Ignacio walks
very
by.
difficult to open them. We can open them easy, just kick the wedge out, but it's be a lot harder for anybody to push their way in.
Every time Ignacio walks by, I go and follow him.
What are you sniffing him for?
At least it's not. At least it's not the Spanish-speaking Italian following me. I think I would. I would certainly not want to give him my back.
Because you have that perfume on you.
Was there a
Okay.
back door to this place?
Yeah,
I
there's a
want to
back door
smell
up the
that
kitchen.
perfume. Does it smell like it's got a lot of alcohol in it?
Probably, yeah.
That's some good
That's
cologne.
good to know.
And the back door needs to be secured like the front door.
Yeah, the door.
I'm
from the
doing
kitchen.
that. Yep, close it, shove a wedge under there, kick it into place. Tell everybody, if you need to get out quick, just kick the wedge out.
The kitchen door opens outwards.
Oh,
Just
All right.
board it
Well,
up.
we could pull up the cart to the outside of the
the kitchen door.
the back door.
Just,
Yeah.
just
Is
board
there
it
like,
up. Put boards. Nail it in. It's fine.
or we could just nail the door shut into the jam.
Yeah, if we put the cart there, then it might look suspicious when they're coming around. So
Hmm.
let's
Yeah, let's look for a hammer and some nails in the store area, and we could nail that door shut.
Yeah, I'm sure you can find some.
Yeah.
Did this inn have a stable and everything?
No, not a proper stable. No.
Okay.
Just posts outside to tie off to.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to wait until somebody comes by with a horse or a donkey, and we murder them and take their horse and donkey, and then we can move on.
We can always drag the cart ourselves. It'll just be slow going.
Possibility. Yep.
No, we must stay and murder people until
I'm secretly
somebody
hoping
shows
more
up.
Spaniards come by.
Oh,
All right.
that-
You guys can have 280 XP each.
nice. That brings me to level 12.
Almost.
Sweet.
Yeah, right.
Are,
Level
are we
12.
are we counting that perfume and jewelry there?
Yeah. No, let me think about it. Perfume and jewelry. Say it's worth about another 200 silver. Okay, make it 330 each.
Perfect.
Oh, darn it.
That is enough to bring me a level.
330, you said?
Nice. Yep, 330 each. On top of what you already had. So,
What
Rob, you
level-
should have a total now of 10,860, I believe.
What is level 4? How much do you need to go from level
Depends on
your
your
class.
class.
What class are you?
fighter?
You're
Level
a fighter?
4 fighter is 8,000, I think.
For level 4 fighter, 8,000, yes.
Correct.
Total?
Total.
Yeah.
What's the difference between third and fourth?
Third is 4,000, fourth is 8,000. Fighter goes up by double each time.
Ah, my bad. I'm not quite there
Third?
yet.
Mine is a little different.
What is it? Third is 4,000?
Third is 4,000,
Yes.
fourth is 8,000, fifth is 16,000, and so on.
Okay, so I need 8,000 total to go up, and I had 4,000. Okay.
Plus
Okay,
whatever you
good.
got last time.
Yeah, I got it. So 7,000.
I need 9.
I'm at 7,000.
Yeah, if you look at
Yeah,
your
actually,
character
I
sheet, there's
do.
a XP for next level little thingy there
Okay.
too, which is nice.
No,
to see.
I don't
I'm
have
gonna,
that.
while you guys
Oh, you
discuss
don't.
this,
Yep.
I'm going to stop
Yeah,
the
actually, I
broadcast.
do go to 4th level. Thank